The weather has turned colder, and as we do every year at this time, we're asking all the Chicago residents to work with the city to make this a very safe season for everyone. It is our shared responsibility, the citizens and government, to look out for each other at all times. But particularly in extreme weather conditions we often experience during the winter in Chicago. Even though we are facing very tough economic times, our budget maintains the essential services that help all of our residents, especially those in need, get through the winter. As always, snow removal is one of the biggest jobs during the winter, and the Department of Streets and Sanitation is well prepared to keep our streets clear and safe. We ask all of our residents to be very patient during the snow clearing operations, to drive with caution on the side streets until we get to them, and that's safety for the driver and for the passengers, as well as for the pedestrians. Residents can help out on their blocks when it snows by shoveling their sidewalks around their cars, by placing all that snow on the parkway where the grass is. Still, for most of us, cold and snow should not be a major problem as long as we're used to it, as long as we keep a few things in mind and take advantage of the help the city has to offer. For example, starting tomorrow morning at 3 a.m., please tell everyone, at 3 a.m., motorists have to remember not to park their cars on key arterial streets where overnight parking is prohibited from December 1 to April 1. Again, at 3 a.m., the start overnight parking is prohibited on certain streets from December 1 to April 1. Remember, when you go to bed tonight, the parking ban will be in effect before you get up tomorrow morning. So we're asking everyone, again, we remind them every year about this situation. And that's regardless of whether there's snow on the ground. It doesn't matter. It's a ban. Our snow fleet is in great shape for the winter. We have added 40 new snow trucks, which will strengthen our operation. If the weather turns very bad, we can quickly add up to 200 trucks to our fleet by attaching temporary quick hitch plows to garbage trucks. We continue to use technology to help us improve our snow clearing operation. Helped us tremendously last year. In addition to communicating with our drivers and supervisors, we follow their progress using GPS through the OEMC network of more than 1,000 cameras. We also have a network of ground sensors in place throughout our route system that shows us pavement temperatures and conditions, which are really important. We use these sensors with our cameras. We found that this technology really worked well for us last winter. The Office of Emergency Management Communication website, www.alertchicago.com, is filled with important information to help all the residents become better prepared to handle Chicago's winter weather. Of course, all residents can find out how to get help with cold weather-related problems by calling 311. Don't forget that the city can provide extreme weather alerts to cell phone and handheld computers of anyone who signed up for our Notify Chicago program. The city also maintains a voluntary emergency assistant registry for people with disabilities or special needs, which can be especially important during severe weather. Residents can get more information and sign up by calling Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities or call 311. The Department of Family and Support Services is fully prepared to help Chicagoans stay warm, safe during periods of extreme cold. The department coordinates the operation of warming centers, provides transportation to them, and conducts well-being checks at risk residents, including seniors. DFSS coordinates the operation of daytime weekday warming centers, beginning with 6 community service centers located across the city. Those centers are open from December 1 through March 1, or when the temperature drops below 32 degrees. We work closely with the Chicago Police Department, Chicago Park District, Chicago Public Library to ensure there are plenty of places people can go to find relief from cold temperatures. Garfield Community Center, located at 10 South Kedzie on the west side, is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to connect people to supportive services during extreme weather, including shelter and emergency housing. We expand our outreach to homeless people during the cold weather months. Our team approaches homeless people living outdoors and encourages them encourage them to take advantage of more than 4,000 beds available and 60 shelters across the city. As you know, they can refuse our help and assistance under the law. And we use our Meals on Wheels drivers to check on 8,000 recipients of home delivery meals during cold weather. Unfortunately, it's a very difficult economy. Some families will have real problems paying their utility bills this winter. We urge them to apply for financial help using low-income housing home energy assistance program, the Share the Warmth program, in which we partner with People's Gas and Commonwealth Edison ComEd Care. Please call 311 right now if you have difficulties. You want to be able to work those out as quickly as possible for the safety of adults as well as children. All we can say stay safe in this weather, but we absolutely must use common sense precautions, as the Department of Health will tell you in just a moment. The fire department always reminds us to avoid doing dangerous things like trying to thaw frozen pipes with a blowtorch or placing a space heater near the curtains or the Christmas tree. Please, that's fire safety. We have many, many instances, unfortunately, in the city. Almost everyone knows somebody who needs help from time to time. Check regularly on well-being of your friends, your family, especially your family, your seniors, or relatives or neighbors who live alone, who are elderly or have a disability. That is common sense, and it's a community concern. If you're concerned about someone but you cannot contact them, please call 311 if you're concerned. Just call 311. The Department of Family and Support Services will send an outreach team to that house or apartment. Many of our city department heads are here today to answer your questions. I think they'll all agree with me that the city is well prepared again to deal with the coming winter, but we can do our job much more effectively if every citizen lends a helping hand to their own family and to their neighbors and to their community. Thank you very much.